Okay folks, we're taking a look at the FastDraw Magnet. I finally got the thing mounted. And here, an extra magazine. I'll show you something I found about this that was fairly disturbing. Take a look at it. It's mounted there, just a couple of screws. And the usual drill driver, drill bit, a punch, a hammer, and a tiny little drill bit. Anyway, let's take a look here. What bothers me is, okay, here I've put my 1911 on there. It's traditional with a glossy finish, and it just sort of spins around any way it wants to. Anyway, it's glossy. Here I did have the gunsmith did rib the top of the slide, make kind of a rib-like effect on it, and that is sure adds the looks of it. And that works just like a champ, not wanting to spin much or anything. So it needs some texture to work correctly. Now if you're on the slide serrations, it doesn't spin nearly as bad. That is going to make some noise when you take the gun off. Try this little Walther with as a glossy slide, and it will spin. So you bump into it while you're reaching for it, you're going to be looking at the wrong end of it. And here, this Walther, it is the same exact treatment on the top as my 1911, and the serrations aren't quite big enough for that thing to get a hold of very well. It kind of rolls over a little bit. That's not bad. That was pretty disturbing to have that 1911 spin around like that. Now, oddly enough, with my little car, and it's got kind of a matte finish to it. And it just works like a champ. On the side. Not wanting to rotate too bad at all. I like it like that. Another thing I like, oops, put that upside down. There we go. And you got a magazine ready to go. And just that handles quite well. I guess this thing didn't weigh as much. Yet it's just as magnetic as that 1911, and it's got some texture on it. That satin finish makes all the difference in the world. If you look closely, maybe you can see some little black specks of rubber that have come off of that. I like it like that. That's one thing about these blocky, glocky guns, is they do have a nice big flap for that magnet, and there's the spare mag for it. In fact, let's take the other mag wherever it is, and there it is, and there it is. There's a gun with both spare magazines ready to rock. They don't seem to bother each other at all. On a couple other trials, I've noticed like the magazine, after I remove the gun, the magazine will flip over and get on top of the magnet, but I don't see any problem with that. Anyway, I'm pretty pleased. And just keep in mind, if you have something traditional with a glossy finish on it, and maybe revolvers might be a big problem too, I don't know. I don't currently own a revolver that might slide around on you. But with something with flats like that, it's not too bad. I guess that's why it's important to kind of try things out and work with them a little bit. And sometimes you can get something to adapt doing things the way you want to do it. And once again, of course, the tools were pretty simple. Punch, drill, little drill bit. I don't even know what size it is. I just hold it up to the screw, make sure hold up the ass end of it up to the screw and make sure there's all the threads are showing when I look at it. And if all the threads, maybe a hair of the shank is showing, then it's probably good enough. And of course, and a marker, and a flashlight so I can see what I'm doing, and a hammer for that little punch. And that way the drill bit gets started right exactly where it's supposed to. And so far I'm reasonably happy. I was a little shocked when I saw that 1911 spinning around, but oh well. Anyway, there's the FastDraw Gun Magnet.